So how to play finger picking, or fingerstyle on the guitar. I can say that I feel like I got a good start on that topic because when I was first starting to learn how to play guitar, I got really into playing classical music or playing Bach music. And it's very complex, but super cool. If you're into that, you will learn a great deal about the guitar and how to play picking styles. One of the first ones that I found to be really useful to getting thumb and finger independence, meaning that your thumb is doing one thing and your other four fingers are able to do at least one or two other things at the same time. At least one or two of different things, but at the same time. So if you get your E string going and just get really comfortable with this pattern. Have that patience. So what you're trying to do is to get that thumb going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then at your, at the point that you're able to, grab this G note on the E string. Get that alternating. So you've got your thumb going down on the 1, 2, 3, 4, and your and 1 and 1 and 2, 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and that will get you started on finger picking. From there, I have several others that I really like. And the first one is to grab, if you watched the partial chords video, you'll know that this chord is a D minor on the guitar. This is a D string, so you don't have to play the full chord like this. You can play the D string and then get this pattern going. So what that is thumb, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. And I'm just on the bottom 4 strings. So the 4th string is the first one that I pick, that's the D. I've got a D minor triad here, and what I'm doing is, so straight down, thumb, 1, 2, 3 fingers. And then I'm jogging these two on the 2nd and 3rd string. So start really slow and build up, trying to keep it even. That's a really good exercise. And then one that I learned from Jim Campolongo, and I'll try and get this right here, is, and he learned it from somebody a long, long time ago, I think it's a classical exercise, but to play a C chord and pick up with all 3 of these fingers on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. So you're going... you switch to, and this is really interesting, a B note, keep the F, so you're coming up a half step from where you were in C, and you put this finger on the second fret, so you're alternating. And what you get there is a C major sound and a G7 sound. It's got a B root. And this first finger goes to the F, which is the 7 of G, so you get a G7 sound. Now when you go to that chord, you're going to want to put all 4 fingers under the 1, 2, 3, and 4 string and play the 5th string as your root, because you want to hear that tone over there. When you're playing the C, you can get away with just the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers under the strings. So you're picking down 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then changing to 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will introduce your pinky to your picking style, whatever that winds up being. But starting off with that kind of, bluesy E pentatonic thing will break up your hand and give you the ability to think in terms of my thumb is doing one thing, my other fingers are doing something else. That's really good for you. The D minor. Helps you a lot. And this picking. Now there are many styles for finger picking, many, that you can find out about and learn the pattern of and then evolve. Or you might just hear them and want to make them yourself once you have all 5 fingers operating on the strings. They go very deep, and some of them are rhythms from Spain and the gypsy music from the border of France and Spain that are there are hundreds of different rhythms, and they're all played finger style, and it's just a universe to get into. So start out with that finger independence on the right hand and getting kind of in between the strings. Whenever I'm down here, I like to be almost up underneath them, and you don't have to have great big fingernails like I do. I do that for the tone, and I've had them a very long time. You can do this with your fingers as well, or you can get picks that go on your fingers and point sideways. Those are really cool too. A lot of people use those so that they don't have to have fingernails, right? But from there, you can go and make all of these kinds of and have all kinds of fun.